Hi, friends. As I was preparing for the message on children a couple of weeks ago, I came across this piece, and it's too good not to share. The author's name is Danny from Chula Vista, California. He was 8 years old when he wrote a third grade writing assignment in which he decided to explain God. He wrote, "One of God's main jobs is making people. He makes them to replace the ones that die so that there will be enough people to take care of things on earth. He doesn't make grown-ups, just babies. I think because they are smaller and easier to make. That way he doesn't have to take up his valuable time teaching them to talk and walk. He can leave that to mothers and fathers. God's second most important job is listening to prayers. An awful lot of this goes on since some people, like preachers and things, pray at times besides bedtime. God doesn't have time to listen to the radio or TV because of this. Because he hears everything, there must be a terrible lot of noise in his ears unless he has thought of a way to turn it off. God sees everything and hears everything and is everywhere, which keeps him pretty busy. So you shouldn't go wasting his time by going over your mom and dad's head asking for something they said you couldn't have." Atheists are people who don't believe in God. I don't think there are any in Chula Vista. At least there aren't any who come to our church. Jesus is God's son. He used to do all the hard work, like walking on water and performing miracles and trying to teach the people who didn't want to learn about God. They finally got tired of him preaching to them and they crucified him. But he was good and kind like his father, and he told his father that they didn't know what they were doing and to forgive them. And God said, "Okay." His dad, God, appreciated everything he had done and all his hard work on earth. So he told him that he didn't have to go out on the road anymore. He could stay in heaven. And he did. And now he helps his dad out by listening to prayers and seeing things which are important for God to take care of and which ones he can take care of himself without having to bother God. Like a secretary, only more important. You can pray anytime you want, and they are sure to hear you because they got it all worked out so that one of them is on duty all the time. You should always go to church on Sunday because it makes God happy. And if there's anyone you want to make happy, it's God. Don't skip church to do something you think will be more fun, like going to the beach. This is wrong. And besides, the sun doesn't come out at the beach until noon anyway. If you don't believe in God, besides being an atheist, you will be very lonely because your parents can't go everywhere with you, like to camp, but God can. It's good to know he's around when you're scared in the dark or you can't swim very good and the big kids throw you into the deep water. But you shouldn't just always ask God for what he can do for you. I figure God put me here and he can take me back anytime he pleases. And that's why I believe in God. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope you have the opportunity to spend some time with people you love. I'm thankful for you. I'll see you again next week.